The creepy side of England's dark history, unsolved mysteries and bizarre truths. England, a land of rolling hills, majestic castles, and a history stretching back millennia. But beneath the veneer of royalty and empire lies a darker, more unsettling truth, a tapestry woven with threads of unsolved mysteries, bizarre events, and the chilling echoes of human cruelty. These are the stories that history books often overlook, the tales that whisper in the shadows, continuing to fascinate and disturb us to this day. Prepare to delve into the creepy side of England's past. Imagine a scene of royal intrigue, set within the imposing walls of the Tower of London. In 1483, two young princes, Edward V and his brother Richard, vanished without a trace. Their disappearance remains one of England's most enduring mysteries. Confined within the tower, ostensibly for their own safety, they were never seen again. What became of these young heirs to the throne? Suspicion immediately fell upon their uncle, Richard III. He had seized the throne, and the princes were a clear threat to his reign. Did he orchestrate their murder to secure his position? While Richard III remains the prime suspect, definitive proof of his guilt has never been found. The lack of concrete evidence only deepens the mystery. The story of the princes in the tower, immortalized by Shakespeare and echoed through the ages in countless political dramas, remains one of the most haunting and controversial mysteries of English history. Shrouded in intrigue, betrayal, and suspicion, it serves as a chilling reminder of the ruthless power struggles that once gripped the English throne, where ambition often triumphed over innocence, and even royal blood offered no protection from the deadly game of succession. The mystery endures, a dark stain on the legacy of the English monarchy. What really happened to Edward and Richard? The answer may be lost forever within the tower's cold stone walls. The history of England is marred by periods of intense religious fervor and paranoia. One of the darkest examples is the era of the witch trials. Innocent individuals, mostly women, were accused of witchcraft and subjected to horrific persecution. Accusations were often based on flimsy evidence, fueled by superstition and fear. Neighbors turned against neighbors, and communities were torn apart by suspicion. Religious beliefs played a central role in the witch trials. Many believed that witches were agents of the devil, posing a threat to the Christian faith. This fear was often exploited by those in power. The belief in witchcraft was widespread, and the consequences for those accused were devastating. Across England, fear of the supernatural ran deep, and even the slightest suspicion could lead to a person being branded a witch. Widespread belief in witchcraft gripped England for centuries, casting a shadow of fear over everyday life. Those accused, often based on little more than rumors, strange behavior, or personal grudges, faced devastating consequences. The mere hint of suspicion could spiral into full-blown hysteria, leading to public trials, imprisonment, and even execution. In a society where superstition often outweighed reason, being labeled a witch was a near-certain path to ruin. The methods used to prove guilt were barbaric and inhumane. One infamous example is the ducking stool. The accused were repeatedly submerged in water. If they floated, they were deemed guilty. Confessions were often extracted through torture, further condemning the innocent. The witch trials were a period of profound injustice and cruelty. The legacy of the witch trials continues to haunt us. It serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of mass hysteria and the importance of critical thinking. It shows the dangers of mass fear, how entire communities can turn against their own in a wave of suspicion, dread, and unchecked emotion. History has shown that when reason is abandoned, the consequences can be swift and devastating. The fear and injustice of that era should never be forgotten. It is a dark chapter in English history that must be remembered to prevent such atrocities from happening again. In the autumn of 1888, London was gripped by terror. A series of gruesome murders shook the Whitechapel district to its core. The victims were all impoverished women, and the killer became known as Jack the Ripper. The Ripper's crimes were particularly brutal, and the details were widely reported in the press. This fueled public fear and created a climate of panic. Despite numerous investigations and countless theories, The Ripper's identity remains unknown. The case has baffled detectives and amateur sleuths for over a century. Numerous suspects have been proposed, but none have been definitively linked to the crimes. The mystery of Jack the Ripper continues to fascinate and disturb. The Ripper's brutal methods cemented his place in criminal history. He became a symbol of the darkness that can lurk within a city. The unsolved case serves as a testament to the limitations of forensic science in the late 19th century. It also highlights the challenges of investigating crimes in a densely populated urban environment. In 1939, a remarkable discovery was made at Sutton Hoo in Suffolk. Archaeologists unearthed an Anglo-Saxon ship burial filled with treasures and artifacts. The Sutton Hoo ship burial offers a unique glimpse into a lost world. It provides valuable insights into the lives, beliefs, and craftsmanship of the Anglo-Saxons. The artifacts found within the ship burial raise intriguing questions about Anglo-Saxon rituals and beliefs. What was the purpose of this elaborate burial? What did it reveal about their understanding of life and death? The Sutton Hoo ship burial continues to be a source of fascination and debate among historians and archaeologists. It is a tangible link to a distant past. Across the English countryside, strange patterns appear in fields overnight. These are crop circles, and their origins remain a mystery. Some believe that crop circles are the work of pranksters. Others speculate about more esoteric explanations, including extraterrestrial involvement. Despite scientific investigations, the origins of crop circles remain largely unexplained. The complexity and precision of some of the patterns baffle scientists. The mystery of crop circles continues to fuel speculation and debate. Are they simply elaborate hoaxes, or is there something more to them? England's dark history is a chilling reminder that the past is not always a comfortable place. It is a realm of unsolved mysteries, unexplained phenomena, and the enduring power of human darkness. From the princes in the Tower to Jack the Ripper, these stories continue to captivate and disturb us. They remind us that the shadows of the past continue to haunt the present. The mysteries and bizarre truths of England's history serve as a cautionary tale. They highlight the importance of critical thinking, justice, and remembering the lessons of the past. The enduring power of human darkness persists, a constant reminder of the potential for cruelty and injustice. We must learn from these dark chapters to create a better future. Remember the shadows of the past, unsolved mysteries and strange truths that still linger. The past is never truly gone. It lives on in our stories and questions. If you enjoyed this journey through history, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing tales and timeless secrets.